Hello. So today I thought what we could do is just go through a couple of stretches that open the hips, and then maybe we'll do a couple of lower back strengtheners. Definitely one of the most common ailments in the United States today is tight hips, which contribute to lower back pain. We sit in desks all day, and it causes certain misalignments and imbalances in the muscle. So let's find a good 5 minutes of just some stretches you can do in the middle of your day, at the beginning of each morning, that will kind of help loosen things up and open things up to just maybe help with some of that discomfort. If you want to meet me down on your mat, we're going to bring knees into chest. And we are just going to start with a gentle rocking back and forth, massaging the lower back. Good, let's close the eyes. Take a moment as you begin to inhale, filling the belly, and exhale, releasing the breath, to focus the thoughts inward. Let's take a sense, get a gauge of what the tone of our thoughts are right now. And if there's any anxiety, any worries or cares or stress, gently send it away with the breath. Good. Visualize inhaling, thinking about the anxiety. Now exhale, release it away from you. Take these next few minutes just for you. Good. Inhale. Visualize the stress. Now exhale, send it away. Good. On your next inhale, let's allow the hips to fall out to that right side and gently gaze out over that left shoulder. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, hips fall left, gazing out over that right shoulder now. Inhale, knees to chest, and exhale, gently clasp those heels together, resting them down on the mat, and let the hips open up to the sky. Hands rest palm up. Relaxed and released down near the hips. If any of that anxiety, the stress, the running thoughts have crept their way back in, let's visualize a color that symbolizes beauty and peace for you, whatever it might be. For me, it's a nice turquoise blue. And begin to paint it gently into every corner of your mind. Good, just take that brush and fill your mind with the color. And in doing so, gently press those thoughts away. Tell it, not now. These next few minutes are just for you. As you gently bring these into chest and straighten them up above you, let's release that left leg down, lacing fingers behind the right calf and gently pulling up and in towards the chest. Let's flex and extend the ankle, do some gentle ankle rolls left and right. And on your next inhale, gently lacing fingers behind the thigh now, bending the right knee into chest, up and in towards the body, feeling the stretch in that hip. Inhale, release that right hip out onto the mat as you bring the left leg up, placing fingers behind the calf, gently pulling up and in towards the chest. Flex and extend and do your ankle circles. And let's gently bring hands behind the thigh, bending the knee and pulling up and in towards the body. Good, and relaxing and releasing that left hip open to sky once more. On your inhale, bringing knees into chest and gently widening those those knees. We're gonna reach in between those legs for the first 2 toes on either foot, flexing the heel to the ceiling, bringing knee to chest. Happy baby pose. Good, knees are wide, hips are open. Lower back will gently come up off the mat, and that's okay right here. As you hold your happy baby, just feel that hip opening. And gently bringing knees into chest. Let's bring those heels down to the mat, hip width apart. We're going to do 3 different exercises to just strengthen into that lower back. We're going to start with pelvic tilts. So bringing hands to hips, resting lower back down into the mat. You're going to gently squeeze every muscle in the pelvis, that whole pelvic floor area, to tilt that lower back up towards the ceiling and back down. And gently tilt up towards the ceiling and lower back down. Good. Let's give 4 more here with the breath. Inhale, 4, and release. Good, 3, squeezing here, release. And 2, release. And last 1, release. We're gonna bring ourselves up into our bridge pose. Planting hands down next to the hips, rooting through those heels. We're going to squeeze glutes and inner thigh to bring ourselves up to that bridge, just holding here. Every muscle in the core is working, resting down onto those shoulder blades, head and neck is released and relaxed. And gently lowering down 1 vertebrae at a time, relax onto your mat. Now if you like a little bit of assistance with your bridge pose, you can use a pillow, you can use a block. And here, as we press through those heels, getting ready to come up into that bridge, place that block underneath the lower back. Good, holding here. On your inhale, gently lowering those hips down. Exhale, hands to hips. Now 1 more set, pelvic tilts. Squeeze and release. And squeeze and release. And let's give 4 more with the breath. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right. We're going to move into our clamshells now. Gently rolling out to that right side. Stacking knee, stacking heel. We're going to open up those hips to the sky and lower back down. Good, open and lower back down. Head and neck are relaxed. Just thinking about strengthening that outer hip with the clamshell. And let's give 4 more with the breath. And 3 and 2 and 1. Relaxing here. Inhale and exhale. And let's do 1 more set of clamshells this side. Opening and closing. Now if you'd like a little bit more here, take a circular band and just bring it about 3 inches above that kneecap. Adds a little bit of resistance. Good, let's give 4 more with the breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. Inhale, open. Exhale, release. And inhale, open. And once more, open and release. Bringing it down onto the back. 1 more bridge. Planting palms down next to the hips. Rooting through the heels and bringing it all the way up taking your block and placing it underneath the lower back if you would like that extra assistance. Keeping everything tight in the core. And gently roll down one vertebrae at a time. We're going to roll out to the other side and get our clamshells. So it's going to be your left side now. Resting down onto that shoulder, stacking knees, hips, heels. With a nice bend in the knee, you're opening and close. Good. Nice and slow. And 4 more with the breath. And 3. And 2. And 1. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Once more, let's open and close and open. Let's do 4 more with the breath. Here, 4 and down, and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Inhale, bringing knees into chest. And exhale. Let's gently come up to a seated position. We're going to do just a couple of more poses here. Just some nice little stretches to open those hips. Starting with our butterfly or bound angle pose. Bringing heels together. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Tummy is tight. If you're feeling any discomfort, you can take a pillow or a block and gently place on either side of the outer thighs, just to elevate. Roll the shoulders back. If you would like a little bit more, you can gently press those elbows into the soft part of the inner thigh and tip forward. Relaxing into your bound angle pose, feeling the beautiful hip stretch. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, bring it in. Gently straightening those legs out before you. Let's find a wide seated stance. And here, if you would like any assistance for your seated straddle split, find a strap or even a towel. Today, I'm just going to roll this towel, and we're going to reach out for that right toe, placing the towel underneath the ball of that right foot and holding in the right hand. We're gently bringing the towel towards the chest. And here the shoulder is parallel to that right kneecap. I feel the beautiful stretch here as well. In that left oblique, reaching up and over for that left hand. Now if you're feeling bendy today, you may just want to take the first 2 fingers on that right hand and hold the first 2 toes on that right foot. Inhale. And exhale, let's gently walk it down the middle, relaxing and releasing the head and neck, resting onto those forearms. This is a great place to use a block if you would like. Forearms to the block. Now inhale back. And exhale, we're going to come out to that left side. Thinking about that seated straddle split on the left. Inhale back to center. I'm going to do one more stretch, and then we're just going to do a nice quiet meditation before we end our practice today. Bringing those knees into chest. First step the left and then the right foot out away from the body. Clasping hands together. Pressing elbows to the soft part of the thigh. Just one more hip opener here. Resting chin down to chest. And gently bringing head and neck up, relaxing and releasing those hips. Finding a comfortable seated position on your mat. Good. Let's close the eyes. And take just a moment to think about all of the muscles in the body. In this space, you're safe, you are loved, you are wonderful. Whether you're home, in your office, just taking some time for yourself, let's feel gentle thoughts of gratitude for your body, for giving it the things that you need, for your mind, and for your heart. In this still space, let's consciously think about every muscle in the body traveling up from heel to calf to thigh, moving up through the hips, the lower back, up into the shoulders. Relax the fingers and toes. Eyes are closed. Take these next few moments to settle your thoughts, to clear your head space, gently painting a beautiful color into your mind, something that speaks to you of peace, of safety. For me, it's a beautiful turquoise blue. And gently focusing on that color, focusing on that feeling. Let's just rest here for the next few minutes. Feeling free to rest that chin down to chest if you would like. On your next inhale, let's gently begin to do some shoulder rolls, coming up and releasing down the back. Exhale as you release. Inhale up. Exhale, release. Inhale up. And exhale, release. With one more deep inhale, let's bring hands and eyes to sky for a big stretch. And bring hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste. Hopefully this could just bring some relief. to any discomfort in the lower back, any tight hips. I know mine are almost always tight. So have a really good day. Bye.